Darcy Conran. I manage the Clean Water program here at Fish Lake. I'm just going to review the first two steps, which are pretty much the same as they've always been, but still need to be done. And then I'm going to turn it over to Steve, Kevin with his boat, and let them take you through what the new and most important part of this video is. So again, we always want to make sure we're hitting all the specific parts on the vehicle, the trailer, and anything inside the boat that's been touched by the water. An anchor is one of them. Make sure that the live well and the bilge will be covered in a different part of this video. And then for jet skis, we always ask them to turn their motor over 2 or 3 times to dispel any liquid that's in there. We're going to drain all the water, as I said, from all of these different parts of these watercrafts. And we want to make sure that there are no invasive species that are inside of the boat or on the trailer or any place that's going to be going into the lake. And if they have any fishing lures or recreational tubes or such that's been used in another lake, they have to decontaminate if it's been used in the last 5 days.
Saturday, and today we're going to explain to you exactly how to properly decontaminate a boat to prevent invasive species from entering the lake, or if there were any invasive species from leaving the lake. That's required by state law and local ordinances. So what we're going to do is go through a three-step process. But first, I just want to explain a little bit that the difference between this and our old system, which was a bleach decontamination, and that bleach decontamination was because 3.5 miles from here at McKenzie Lake, they had zebra mussels in 2016. And in 2017, we put in the bleach system in order to kill any little zebra mussels belligers that were on or in the boat or on the trailer. So that system worked pretty good, but it's not a complete system because it only works for some invasive species. We have this good, better, best brochure here, which basically shows the different decontamination method for zebra mussels. The best system is basically rinse with hot water, and that's what we're doing. It's 140 degrees hot water on the exterior of the boat, and that's perfectly safe per the boat manufacturers. The inside of the boat and the inside of the motor, there can be some plastic parts, so we temper down the water to 120 degrees, and that's safe for the inside of the boat and the inside of the boat motor. The important part is on the boat motor, you have water from the water pump that provides water coolant to keep the motor cool. Well, there's always water in that water pump or impeller, and so we want to get rid of that as well as replace it with hot water that will then decontaminate that part of the boat. There's also, we want to rinse out the boat anywhere where there's a live well or there's been live water or water in the transom. Basically, anything that has touched the lake with water, we want to decontaminate it when it leaves the lake and when it enters the lake. Okay, we're going to take you through the decontamination part. There's 3 parts: 3A, 3B, and 3C. Three A is we want to decontaminate the watercraft, whether it's a boat, a jet ski, a sea-doo, a kayak, whatever it is. We decontaminate the motor, and we decontaminate the trailer, because the trailer inside the tubes, it can get water inside there, and we want to decontaminate as good as we can all of these 3 things. 3B, we're going to decontaminate the motor, which I talked about before, where you have water inside that boat impeller or that water pump, and we're going to expel that, replace it with hot water. We want to at least run that for 30 seconds because that 30 seconds will give it enough time to kill anything that's in there, as well as it will clean out any algae and other things that you may have in that thing. You could have sand or dirt in that thing, and you pump all of that out too. So it's actually a good system just to do for your motor, because it does expel that contaminated water as well as cleans it up. That is done with 120-degree water, and that's perfectly safe for your motor, the internal parts, the rubber parts, the plastic parts, anything that's in there that is not metal. And what's nice about it is that water will stay 120 degrees for a while, keep that heat on in order to kill those things. So even though we only run it for 30 seconds, the remaining water is still in there. It will kill anything that's in there. So then 3C is doing the live wells, transom and bilge bladders, things like that, where you need to spray them with 120-degree hot water to decontaminate all of those items. So we'll get started. We have detailed instructions. If you're not sure, just follow them to the letter and to the number, and you'll be able to do this yourself. You just turn this on 5 minutes. It's a timer. Press start. You might hear it pressurize, and then take this and just like a gun, don't point this at anybody. Only point it at the ground or at what you need to decontaminate. You can pull on the hose here. When you hear it click, that's when it will hold. So just depress this. We're going to work our way from the top down because that water will drip down there and heat those parts too. You want to do 5 to 10 seconds on an area so it can kill whatever's there. It's a 2-step process. This will remove any item off of the boat, motor or trailer, but then the hot water will kill it. So it's kind of a two-punch system. So I will do this, and then you just watch where I'll spray from top to bottom, covering the area, spray this area, work my way around to the motor, and then we'll stop there. So here goes. You want to get inside there, if you can, just let that hot water go in there and heat up to kill anything that was in there from the previous lake. Just kind of count to 10 or so, then the water will stay in there, heat up anything that was in there. Okay. Could have just been the seal or whatever. That's pretty hot. This is what the boat dealers do too, so it's perfectly safe to do this. You can run it 5 minutes or more. It's not going to hurt the motor at all. It doesn't hurt the impeller. This will get really hot. It's just circulating that water through, so we're getting all that contaminated lake water out of the motor. Pretty simple process. So then go and turn the water off, and then take off the muffs. Okay, and then the last thing is check out the boat, see if they. Okay, so for this boat, they already have their drain plug in. We could take that out and see if there was any water in it, but it looks pretty clean. In here, we'll just demonstrate. Do you have a live well in here? Yeah. Okay. And then let this run for a few seconds to heat up the water. Okay, it's hot now. Then run it in here at least 30 seconds to kill anything that's in here. As you can see, it's starting to kind of steam. Pretty hot water. And the water's going to sit in there a little while too. And that's it for that. And then if the transom was wet, and that will go out that exit there. There was no standing water in there, but we're just doing this for demo purposes since it's considered it's pretty dry, pretty clean. You want to make sure that all the water is out of the boat before you enter and leave the lake. So this is one way to basically replace any that water was in there with fresh water that will kill any of the invasives that were on or in the boat. So that's basically that for part 3C. Okay, for this we have several, for 3B we have several attachments. This water gets hot, but generally when you come here it'll be cooled down in the hose. So you want to depressurize it, make sure that you depressurize it. Then these things, it just basically is a quick release, like for air guns, things like that. You just lift off and it comes off. Choose a different one, whatever choice is yours for your preferred method of cleaning a certain part of the boat. And you basically just put that back on and then it's there. Each one of them has a different type of on-off valve. Then when you're done with it, if you wanted to switch out, just remember depressurize it and then snap that metal thing back, comes off, switch to another one, just put it in there, lock it in, and you're good to go. Decontaminated this part of it, but if you do the whole boat, 5-7 minutes to do that, 2 minutes for that, 5 minutes to do the boat. It's a pretty painless thing, and it helps protect our lakes, especially Fish Lake and all the lakes in Burnett County, as well as everywhere else. So hopefully that everybody's learned something today, and we can keep all of our lakes very safe. Thank you very much.